feels so weird to hold after the just what I've been doing recently. Lanky potion. Kind of surprised that worked. Dang. Tiny can be found by Donkey Galleon. Alright. Oh, I'm going to Japes if this is too much. Factory? Castle. See what that golden banana is. Whoa! I really want to go in now. Yeah, I was about to say that too much on it. One more try. And then I'm just going to move on. Hey! Funny how I hadn't practiced that trick in a while. I step into castle long enough to see the... Oh, wait! Oh, that's funny. You know what? Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Now remember to pick up the golden banana. Oh, that's funny. Now, I know for a fact Castle is affordable. Yeah. Like I said, spawn will determine where I go. If I stick around or go to Japes. Alright. Sticking around. No. Alright. Man, not the easy one. Stormy, I should have gone to Japes. That's what my guts was telling me. But no, Castle had a great spawn. That's almost 7. Can you stop, please? I already feel bad about going to Castle first. Oh, I forgot to move the settings then. I don't think this is going to affect the YouTube side much, but just to explain why I'm saying that. I was recently doing some live streams at 30 FPS, but then I moved it back to 60. I think today or recently to test things out. And I was in a rush to get this going. I didn't think this was going to be one of the two splats at that point. I think it's going to be Japes Colored Bananas and then Surroundings. Probably looking at there won't be a Donkey, a Diddy, or a Chunky Carol. Most likely. Trombone is forced. Oh, okay. Yeah, wait. I will come back to Cranky later. For now, I want to go to Japes. This is the place to be. Stormy Tunnel is probably just one of the splats. What does that make level 2? Actually, I can maybe buy the Diddy one. Keyword maybe. You cannot be serious right now! Well, I'm just gonna come back for those. That's blast, bongos, strong, or grab. Okay. Junk. Indoor and then Incendio coin. And drop Torso actually. It's one of those things. Well, I actually should have tried buying the one. Well, that'll be for later. Remnants of my old routing. Why buy one now when you can buy two later? Tiny's is a metal. Gee, sure would have been nice to grab those Diddy coins down there. Yeah, gold banana. No. I don't want to though, I want to get my micro. Okay, good, I'm gonna get the micro. And Funky's in Forest. Cool. So far, nothing is on Funky. I mean, a lot of golden bananas, and then blueprints. Well, by a lot, 3. Okay, trombone is to, 8. Which could put key 4 in helm. Hillside? I thought it was metal. Colored bananas. Rainbow coin. That's another metal. Okay. It is still, colored bananas. Okay. So it's just going to be mini, and by extension that feather is on trash can. But no, that doesn't make sense for tiny. Diving would make sense. In fact, it makes a whole lot of sense. Jump. I would like to find Donkey sooner rather than later. Ooh, factory. Cameras 478. Okay. I'm gonna be annoyed if I have to go back to James for a golden banana. Why? Come on, Isles Cranky, hook me up. Give me something good. Considering cameras on the same path as Trump. Good enough. Man, I should have bought the stuff from Cranky. It's too late now. Thankfully, I am going to Factory. Although, Tiny and Galleon found by Donkey is now more of a concern. But I will say, it doesn't look like Tiny is in Lighthouse. Probably not Metal. And considering Tiny's the only Kong that's behind a diving, no clue where Donkey is at, it's very likely that Tiny is 5-door. Lanky Kong, right here! Dang! I wanted that. Okay, it actually went through. I didn't think it was going to.
Well done!
Ah! Take that, Zinger. Man. try on Lanky. Okay. I need Shockwave. Well, probably won't be Trombone. But I will do a piano game. Spawn is favorable. Just right here. Caves is level 5, which puts Forest as level 6 or level 7. And Galleon is the other. Unless there's some whacked out meta logic where I need to do get Shockwave off of a metal. Nothing for B. Wait, no! Oh, this is alright. This feels even worse. You know what? How fitting. I'm so far leaving behind because flat production. Unless this is it. Where's barrel throwing? Has to be locked by a fairy. Well, has to be locked behind. I mean, it doesn't have to be a fairy, but something relating to, no, just send there, because I'm going to take 5 warp. I have to look at shops as well. Well, I mean, I don't have to, but I'm very big risk if I were to just leave it behind. Splat. Unfortunately, Donkey and Tiny aren't going to have the point pleasantries that the rest of the Kongs will have. It's pick a Kong and buy it. I'm so short. However many. I mean, I probably have to go back to Japes and buy up stuff there. Yeah, okay. I'll make this routing work somehow. This is Season 4, not Season 4.5. Don't need to have crowns on medals. I don't think I even have enough for the boss. Wait, no, don't do that. Go back in. I could get Blinky's medal and castle if I wanted to. And I could actually... I can scrape together enough for boss and Japes. If I'm thinking about that. In all honesty, I feel behind as is. I think if James Boss has what I'm looking for, that would probably give me a bit of leeway. I don't think I will win if it is James Boss, but I don't know, I would have a fighting chance. Of course, if it's better, then boy, did I waste a bunch of time. I mean, there's also the entire issue of it probably being a barrels boss, considering patents. Clear with Diddy and Chunky alone. Man, I have to be up early tomorrow as well. This is most likely a barrels boss, considering other paths. Yeah. I don't know if it's faster just to do this one, or do something else. but I'm just going to dump at this one. That one's also yellow. I mean, this also works out for, you know, a couple more Lincoln coins. Even though he's already got plenty. Ah, man. That potion is probably Blast, if I had to take a guess. Berry. I mean, if that was a tiny potion, I would probably save that until later on in the seed. But seeing as how it's a donkey one, I do have to put some priority on that. Also, lol, cabin spawn. I mean, if nothing else, I can peek cabin. I mean, I can also do it out of logic. Tight jump, but it is makeable. Okay, Travis got Forzo's club duties. For Donkey's rotating cabin. Come on! About to say, yeah, just climb on the wall if you must. I think that was a scouring. Yeah. How did I not get hits there? I need to do the attack. That's the one thing I'm forgetting. That one Linky just dropped way too fast. I keep forgetting do the enemy. I don't know what happens there. And I somehow made it out of that alive. Berry. Wait, that's a ledge? What the heck? have to. I can't just say no to this guy, even though he's really bad at his own game. Get wrecked, Ice Tomato. What does that do for me? Absolutely nothing. Yoink. Oh, and I probably need it now. Ugh. Doubt I can change it mid-race. Sure. Man. And somehow amounts have swapped from the first time I answered a cranky. Yay! The one banana coin! Golden banana! Woo! This routing I'm about to do is going to look awesome. At least I think it will. You're key 5. Ooh, that's a clear vial. Oh, you know that donkey potion I saw? Yeah, that's needed. Where do I go next? Wow. Okay, this is going to work out, I promise. So, you grab this, and then we leave this way. Golden banana. Forest. And I can get in. Nice. Okay, so that's what this all is about. And that also implies that barrel throwing locks great. least I think it does. Well, next question. Where are peanuts? Funny if it's chunky mine cards. I forgot I have white key. Needed to have gone other way. D-pad right. You have you definitely have noticed by now the any inputs for swapping out Kongs or the tag anywhere for Kongs that's not showing up. The controller I'm currently using, for some reason, it thinks the D-pad is constantly being pressed to the just diagonal down left. Well, yeah, diagonal down left, which that is not the case, as you can see right now. I'm moving around with Diddy. I think I'll be fine on chunky CBs, so they do that. I mean, we'll see. Actually... Well, be 15, so we need 35 for all of this. I suppose that failsafe, there's some in around Apple. Okay, this works out. I just need to remember to climb the last ladder with only Chunky. Alright. For once, CB routing when climbing the mushroom worked out. Oh no! No! Don't do that to me! No! The one shop I did not look at when I was first there. Oh my goodness. You cannot be serious right now. Yeah, that's too soon. I was not far enough over. There we go. Diddy one, potential for a rocket. Roll the die. Oh. I'm not even in the right position.
Well Welcome to
no.
bonus stage.
Easy no. Kind of forget at times this is season 4 and not 4.5, so I actually have to read the hint. That's how I'm routing this. It's going to end up with minecarts. I'm just thinking to myself, please let O-Stan be as cranky. Please! Let me be smart with my routing. For once, in the seed. Blown a banana. Oh, hey, donkey. Bean is dead. Rip. Cool. If I really wanted to, I could get another blueprint. That's Shockwave. Walked. It was not... No! No! Wait. No, that's Shockwave! Go! Go get it! Ah! This is literally Shockwave! Wait, what? Huh? The one thing I did not want to be there. Okay, so Grape isn't locking yet. Grape is only trombone locked. Well... Yeah, Japes, do this. Can you stop making my routes feel like garbage? Oh my goodness! Crashing out over here. I don't know why. I mean, I suppose do this instead. Oh hey, I don't need to worry about Pearl now. Wait a sec! Oh, I'm so annoyed. Why did it have to be peanuts and charge both in the same shop? Crashing out. Man, that was early. Man, one off of the AT. I'm going to crash out. Barrelthorn is on some different berry. It's not this one. I think this is Shockwave. But wait, camera's not on that path though, right? Just the camera path. Well, Barrels is a separate berry. This is 478's Donkey Tiny. Okay. Back to forest. Finish off whatever was left. Well, I can get the daytime in Mills. There's that, I guess. Oh, and Devious Modalism Logic. Can't forget that. Why did the coin flip have to be on the side that made me race? I don't know if changing it mid-race would work. They do want to have the Twitch side be somewhat reasonable, even if the bit of a drops frames here and there for reception of the body. Charge walk. Crashing out, and this is also the reason why I was taking a break from racing. I was thinking to myself, please be something so my entire route does not feel like garbage. That is another thing. Where's Shockwave? Can you stop already? Oh my goodness! The seed is literally laughing at my misery. I'm over here suffering, and the rando just goes and says, let's make him suffer even more. I don't know if this can be classified as cruel and unusual punishment, but it sure feels that way. To note, I probably could have gotten this when I was originally here. When I bought Peanuts in Charge. The Cave City Minecart combo pack. Oh, hey, nice. I didn't think that was going to work, but it did. Awesome. I had some paranoia rising. Check something. Thankfully, I don't have to worry. How am I going to get Diddy's medal? Slam switches, I guess. In fact, I think I have to go into... No, I can avoid going into, dungeon. How daring do I want to be? Wait, no, I have... Ah! I have to go into crypt or dungeon anyways. Don't have enough otherwise. Oh man, I'm crashing out. Monkey's still MIA, but doesn't exactly look like we need him. I mean, at best, provide golden bananas. What? Okay. Maybe, just maybe, just have some semblance of a chance. I'm gonna do boss first, and then I will fight. Well, I'll look at boss, and then I'll get Diddy's medal. I'll combo that into doing his crypt. Get up early in the morning. Dang. Routes and Linky's medal as well. Why do I even bother? Seriously, why do I even bother? Can something please go right? Wow! To the surprise of absolutely no one, Castle Diddy medal is Shockwave. Shocker! You know, this now makes getting... Come on, can something go right? make this somewhat salvageable. I suppose the question is, how soon do the other racers go back for that? I mean, I don't have great chances, and they're... So it's entirely possible to skip Feather. Is that what I'm being told? Oh, yeah, just go. I almost had that. It would have been awesome too. Suppose go back. I think Aztec is level 6. And I think Galleon is level 5. Tiny is confirmed diving locked. So I go and get her first, and then I go back to James. Well, if this is Aztec, then I just go back to James. Just go back to James now. Yep. Why? Why? Why am I here? Go to James. I should have just went to James regardless of what level 6 is. This has to be Blast, I think. know Diddy's is a golden banana. No, that makes sense. Yeah, that confirms my suspicions. Hello! I would have liked for that hint to be somewhere else. Maybe with just a sliver of hope that it is buried. And that other people don't do forfeited metal. But I don't think that's it. I mean, like he's just a rainbow point, but I don't think that's what? Mini is, I'm pretty sure, metals. Shapes, color, bananas, and then feather is surroundings. What? Huh? What? I mean, for right now, I have to follow this vines. I have to assume vines is the path. Grab or strong is Jape's boss. That is the only alternative at the moment for metals. There aren't any hints to narrow down key 4, are there? I mean, that also helps narrow it down. Where was ports? Oh. Saxophone? I mean, at this point, it's chase, blast for key 4. It's a blast, blackjack. You know what? Not gonna question it.
Welcome to bonus stage.
The funny thing is, I was prepared for whatever this minigame was going to be. I got these slots confused. I can salvage this.
Well done.
What do I do if this is third melon? What do I do? Oh. Crash out number 3. Barrels is only to pre-Kongs, but I'm considering paths. Just what's been paths. Okay, that would've been funny too if I got a second. I didn't even see what that was. Okay, good enough. I already know I'm going to be sad. Like I said, I knew I was going to be sad. I'd already done Japes because I was routing in Donkey's Medal alongside it. And don't think it's going to be Castle. I mean, it could be Castle. But Llama Temple. I will say, key 4 paths end at Coconuts. At least currently. You have a potion. Blueprints and Fairy. What? Cabins is all sweet. None of this is helping us to where barrel throwing is at. Barrel throwing is the issue. All I know is a fairy. I need to take a picture of a fairy. That is all I have on barrel throwing. Link, you buy this. Is it going to be tree snipe? I think it has to be chunky tree sniping at this point, which means I can get to key 7 upon entering. It's gonna be Aztec. I will say I have not been to Castle since I got the Shockwave. I will say that. Please, just pity on my poor soul. Okay, so it's confirmed. No, it's not that though. It's vulture shooting. So there's this long, convoluted path for grape. That's what's going on. Because there's a tiny face path that's not to key 7. And if it's Tiny's Claptrap room, then this would have also gotten a hint. But then all tiny phases every tiny phase would be pathed to key 7 as well. So it has to be vulture shooting. I suppose it doesn't have to be this, but it's most likely vulture shooting. Two golden bananas would be nice. I don't have pineapple. That could be a lush chunky could grab. It has to be overcome out for barrels. That has to be what's going on. Alright. Well, if Galleon is expensive, at the very least I have golden bananas to get in. I can almost guaranteed afford Galleon. That's fine. How close am I to go? I do have to be mindful of these paths now, because somewhere in all this, there is something for... I don't know why I even did that. This is not going to be Tiny. Tiny is 5-door ship because of Bongo's path to free cons. Do this for a quick golden banana. I somehow saved that. I mean, if this is hunky, then I save time on doing... That's probably for Mini? And now Starnix could be either one. Oh. I have 8, potentially more. I'm going to say this now. I have doubts about Vines being the 7 in Precong's path. But then what does that put on Jape's boss? That might... That's interesting. That's cranky. That is... Well... I think it doesn't have to be cranky. But that's most likely cranky. I'm not fully set on Vines being the path item on Jape's Colored Bananas. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can do it regardless of the comp. What's up, Tiny? Stick around, see if I can pull Key 3 at Cranky. If Cranky is not selling Key 3, I know that Donkey Potion is for Key 3, and as such, I need Funky. Which of course will begets the question as to where Funky is at. Take on the bananas like that. How many more should I worry about getting? Probably a few more. I was kind of hoping that Tiny had at least one. one. She has none. Get Goomba stomped, Kasplat. Thank goodness. I'm in Kyugo mode. I am Mini from Go. Well, most likely Mini from Go. Actually, no, I am Mini from Go. Because even if Vines is the path, it won't line up. I do Chunky's Medal first, and then I do boss. I don't want to get that now. Yeah, I'm going to have 61. I'm not going to stress that much more on golden bananas. Huh? What do you mean that's rockets? I kind of have to assume that's it. Oh, sure. Caves with Tiny. That is Tiny's 5-door cabin. And as such, I'm not going to worry myself over that. Saxophone is not Path to Linky, so it's not going to be top of hell, the arena. At this point, I'm just going to clear out home now, so that way I can just kind of go through it at the end. Rockets relay for barrels. Oh, nice 2%! Also, that is very frustrating. I have more than 9 major or minor item collectibles, whatever is classified for stars like that, and it's still the vanilla sound effect. I have vanilla off. Man, that's a tall detection range. Cops be looking up. You know what? Come on. Hit us with the double 2%.
Welcome to
No,
bonus
but
stage.
yes, there's something else on Jape's medals. I need to go back pretty much after this. Just drop down. That is confirmation. goodness, fine. What are these starfish doing? Get out of the water.
Well done!
After this, I go back to Aztec. No, I need to get barrels first if I'm going to do Chunky's Medal. If I think Feather is locked further in the seed, or is just on surroundings, then it can't not be Jape's Tiny Metal. Can I bother with a blue? Castle, and then from here it's caves. Honestly, that's fine. This should be barrel throwing.
Welcome to bonus stage.
That's so stupid.
Well done!
I need to stick around though. But I still need to go to caves. I need to do caves with Galleon Medal. And from there do Link Blue. If that mini is the thing that's being path hinted, then I know it's not going to be... Well, I don't care about... I just need to find barrel throwing enemies, and I'm done. That's literally all this is. Barrels from Go. I just need to make a trip back up to Helm for key 8. I was only going to do that for the first one. Otherwise, I'm just doing this. I'm 5 short of caves from how I routed. I think that's a slam. No, I would have had 50 if I didn't fall. This is missing balloon, if it is this. Stupid. Main caves only has one potion, otherwise I would take out the Kasplat. How am I gonna finish off the medal? No great option. I mean, there is one I could do. This is diabolical if it's the case. Thank goodness. That does another thing. How much do I trust that mini is only path to tiny base?
Welcome to bonus stage.
A little bit easier if I actually picked up the 5-pack in Sprint's cabin. I think I have to now. Doesn't leave much. You have a potion? What's the color? What's the color? I need to see the color. That... I think I have to go for that. Where'd I get? Honestly, I just need to get it now. Okay. Okay, that's good. I just need one. And I know where my 6th one is at. I know where I'm getting it. Okay. Actually, that would have saved me a dump. I am glad I've already picked up 3. I think I'm hinging on the Banana Fairy dirt, or returning the Banana Fairies to be gone. That is why I'm doing this. I'm relying on that being gone. Because then I can get Chunky's medal in caves. At least I think I can. Even if it's out of logic, I'd still be able to get it. do still have... Triangle is scouring hinted. May as well be a waft. Yeah, do it before I leave. If it's a golden banana, then congrats, I have my 64. With how I browse it, I need to make a double dip somewhere. I think Transparent Igloo is a slam Funky and Forest to get Spring from Galleon Chunky. I think that's the logic there for all that. I think I need my help. That's why Triangle got the Scouring is for Spring. Go to Linky's, get the fairy that was in there. See about going to Chunky's, maybe if that's really useful. Golden Banana 64 if End of Helm does not have one. I don't think I got all these. I have my 6 fairies. Balloon or Grape is featherlocked. There is a Lanky potion behind in the feather cage. That is 7. That would be 7. Do I just go back? Do I go back to Galleon? No, I don't. Did I get the potion from a Al? all of this is out of logic, so this cannot be barrel during whatever this is. Get this world strats. It's looking like I need to do a bonus girl. Alternative, I think I go back to castle. I just see what this is. So Strong Kong is boss. Okay. Well, at this point, Minnie is confirmed on the path to more things than just... You know, is it though? Roll on by. I think at this point, Minnie is only path to Tiny Phase. Crystal refill. I was about to say, hey, it conked with an instrument. Oh my goodness. Temporarily back on rockets. It's not gonna be punch locked. It's not pongos. I have to go back to Galleon for hints. I can't really... I don't have any clear direction now. I don't know Minnie's path beyond Tiny Phase. I know where all the hints are at in this level. I'm just going to the two that we're just used to. Oh. It's just something on my end. No, wait, okay, so... Go back to caves, go back to caves. I have enough for Chunky's medal. Even if it's out of logic. least I hope I have enough. Yeah, I have all 3 balloons that I can pop. Do I follow Pineapple? I think at this point I have to assume that there's this long convoluted path for Feather. And as such, just do stuff like this. I mean, I can get Chunky's Medal now and Japes. That's to 7 and Tiny. I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, go to Aztec. I think at this point, I just have to chase Pineapple. Because there's this garbage path to Feather, which actually also puts, I think would put Galleon Tiny Medal into Logic, or play. Galleon's going to be my next push anyways, at the very least Caverns. The stick rounds get Chunky's medal and then I leave. I can disregard Galleon boss. Hey Mima, thanks for the raid, and GG's on first place. I am barrels from go. There is a reason why I'm taking a break from racing. It was very much against joining this race. I'll be honest, I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. Get hints. That is feather. Okay, I mean, I kind of have the seed. Most of the seed is solved on my end. I specifically remember the Casplats in, or no, the arcade mini check being different. I don't even think the caves hint or the production hint is going to help me. Yeah, that's nothing. I did storage. Sanity check. What is this? I think this is in the running. Also saving some boss I didn't do or haven't seen. Boss now. Uptoss or cutouts. Sphere Zero Medal. Do I get Feather and count my losses? Feather is blocked by barrels. So not even the Feather is going to help me. Grab is blocked by barrels, so that won't help. not gonna be donkeys. Of course, it is going to be. If I'm not in Go within the next 17 or so minutes, I'm just going to DNF. Yeah, Tiny's Medal is impossible as of right now. I have Aztec boss available, factory boss. It has to be. Is there some fairy I'm not thinking about? I don't even have enough. What fairy am I missing? If I were to think it's not a fairy, what Diddy bonus barrel is still open? That would fit. Nothing's matching. That's a you're nothing. Where do I go? So some fairy has barrel throwing. What fairy has barrel throwing? What would even count? Sanity check, I guess. Yeah, nothing. I did testing fairy, and that was nothing. It's golden banana, but it's same basic thing or principle. it's not it's not forced lobby because Feather would be path to barrel throwing. Not to mention, Rocket was very easy to get. And by extension of that, Mini was also easy to get. Make sure I did get a picture. Yeah, I did get this one. It's not Raptors. It's not going to be Thornvine because that requires strong and also slam, and I think Funky is there. Seen both in Japes. It's going to be neither the ones in Aztec. Well, it's not going to be Tiny's 5-door because I've already taken a picture of the Llama Temple one. Not diving because diving would be path to Lanky Phase. Yeah, Hype Sonal. And same thing for Coconut. Both would be path to Lanky Phase, so it's neither one of those. What berry am I missing? Right? Coconuts. Am I just chasing coconut checks? Even though that doesn't line up with the other paths. But it's because Coconut locks Feather, and by extension that Feather locks Grave, it's going to be path to barrel throwing. But I think Peanut would also be on that path. Or Charge, at least. Because of Stand. I just don't have enough time. I wish I could finish the seed, but I don't have enough time. I need to be up early in the morning. I actually have to go back there and play. Sure. Where's barrel throwing? I don't want to look around anymore. I'm tired. I need to use the bathroom. You cannot be serious! Oh! That's so stupid! That is the third time in my almost 2 years now where Galleon Chunky Medal had something. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Because camera locks coconuts, and by extension, and it locks rockets, and by extension, that locks mini, and that locks pineapple. Because of that, it puts it on enough paths for Galleon Chunky Medal. Oh. I was resilient when wanting to join this originally. I even wanted to do it where if it was Tails I join. Oh, that's so frustrating. He timed you out, didn't he? It was a timeout, right? No, that is going too far. But just know that I've been... Whatever Crash Out Eternal had... Oh. Does he know his stream is still up? Okay, he needs to let it go. It is not, because coconut does not lock pineapple. You want to know where pineapple is at? Or have you found out? I definitely found it, and boom. It's not coconut, it was... Yeah, so pineapple is locked by Mini, Mini is locked by Rocket, and Rocket is on a ferry. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I was barrels from go. Hold on a sec, who genned the seed? Who genned it? Wow. I found Spring. Spring is Cave's chunky 5-door igloo. I did that just thinking maybe that was something tied to barrel throwing, because camera, rockets, wolf. Also, why did Eternal ban you from his stream when he is the one that genned the seed? But I will say, even with the smiley, that I would not consider that enough to warrant a full ban. about to say, if Eternal crashed out, I crashed out even more. I knew I was going to have to set up an alarm in the morning, but man, it's not going to be a good night's sleep. This kind of is. I will say, even though the hints got improvements, there are still seeds like this where it falls through the crack. I was about to say, why is he blaming you when he is the one that gemmed it? If he should be crashing out on anyone, he should be crashing out on himself. And just tell himself, I am never gemming a seed. If you were the one that gens the seed, I could maybe see a crash out without a ban being worthy for a timeout. GG's K-Man, congrats on finishing. Yeah. You know how I have 3 donk notes with my name in them? How does Eternal not have at least that amount? Well, he needs to just do it anyways. I'm having a crash out of my own because 3rd time, just blind guess Galleon Chunky Medal in a seed that I played in my almost 2 years now of playing the Rando. It's all because Coconuts and Pineapple were both locked behind camera. You need to watch the VOD back. Yeah. I was going to check every coconut check, but, I mean, like I said, I need to be up early in the morning. I wanted to get as close to 8 hours as possible. I was about to say, Mima, do you know about the first race seed I ever genned? I'm already sick of it, and I am never going to join a race until early season 5. Well, I mean, it's it's one of those. This was definitely one that is just, how well do you know your medal logic? And this was just one of those ones where my knowledge of the seed of metal checks just fell through the cracks. Yeah, I mean, the last time I raced was against. I will say, the last time I raced was my round 1 match against the Little King, and I had not raced since then. And the only other time I played a Donkey Kong 64 seed since then was Wednesday with the Catastrophe one that I messed around with. I will say, it makes sense that you're the metal girl, considering you have a preset around medals. Yep. It stinks because camera is pointing to barrels. That is the only hint that would, I think, be needed for it. Because it hard locks both coconuts and pineapple. If there was a separate hint, and that hint told you that Galleon colored bananas are path to Solanke phase and just the path, seed is fine. Anything else? If not, I'm going to end stream. Or I plan to. I suppose that's valid. We're both found, or we're both looked at, because I can look if need be. Okay, I had a feeling they were foolishes, which is why I actually didn't bother to do production, even though I have grab. You know what? That's what Season 5 needs. But, okay, that would make sense. Since it's saxophone in Oasis and Totem. Yeah, Twirl was Dark Raptors. Guitar. You hard need Twirl to seed. Guitar is Tiny's 5-door cabin, and then Spring is Chunky's 5-door igloo. I was about to say, there's a cave Igloo to 8 that's not talking about the clear potion, which I am pretty sure is Slam. Yeah, Slam for Funky from Thornvine. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I think Galleon, yeah, that would have been the tail that Key 7 was there, because Grape is, yes, I'm pretty sure Grape is this. Oops, wrong spot. Yeah, I mean, I had that pieced out. I want to say I had Key 7 at around the 1:45 minutes mark. Okay. But yeah, it's... Yeah. I mean, I found Spring. I didn't pick it up. Okay, anything else before I end stream? We'll close out stream. Thank you, K-Man. GG's on second place and finishing the seed. For everyone else on Twitch that has tuned in live or is watching the VOD back, thank you for watching. I may be live tomorrow / today, depending on where you're at. I may be live Monday or Sunday, maybe. I don't know yet because I have family plans. But I for sure will be back Monday. I don't know yet if I'm going to be playing a solo seed or doing more with Puyo Puyo. So, Mima and K-Man, thank you both for chatting, for revealing to me just where Barrels is at, just reminding me of past seed trauma. And for anyone else that is watching the Twitch VOD back, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Morning! I don't want to upload this to YouTube, but I'm going to. So, be grateful. I probably wouldn't post this otherwise. YouTube, thank you for watching, and be grateful. You get one extra Season 4 seed, because I ain't touching Season 4 ever again. Or if I do touch it, it'll be a year from now. There's a reason why that the last race that I joined was the one that was meant to be the last. Anyways, if you haven't already and you enjoyed the content on the channel, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe. You can leave a dislike. I'll just be left to wonder what to change. And I will see you next time. Bye!